All right, y'all, back again. And this time, we want to talk about the women folk. This is a Tuesday afternoon study group. And we're going to talk about our women folk. So, this story is about being unprepared. You know what I mean? Like they say, there's the old saying, it's better to be prepared and not have an opportunity than to have an opportunity and not be prepared. A lot of our women out here are not prepared for the situation that's in front of them. The situation that's in front of them is that you are going to have to go on the offensive for good dudes. I get men in my inbox every day. Yeah, but they ain't good dudes. A good dude don't have to inbox you. good dude don't have to slide in your DMs, right? Good dudes, man, is women on them. Good dudes is like a good piece of real estate. It's not going to even go into the multiple listing. It's not going to even hit the market. Somebody's going to scoop it up before it even gets out there to the market. That's how good dudes are. But anyway, let's see the situation, because these verses I'm gonna read from the King James Bible kind of illustrates the situation that most black women are in terms of finding a mate, finding a good mate. A good mate. They're mating, but they're mating with vagabonds, ruffians, cats like that. Not really interested in spending time with them as a family. And I'm like KS here, I'm pushing family. Anyway, let's start. It's going to be Matthew 25:1. Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins. So we got 10 virgins, or alleged virgins. They claiming they're virgins, right? 10 women claiming that they're virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom, right? They heard that the bridegroom is coming, and they want to be seen by him. It's pitch black. How's he going to see him? They need to be able to stand out in the dark, right? You black woman, you need to stand out in the dark. What's the dark? The dark is how things are set up in the United States. It's dark. It's not a good place to find good people. It's dark, cold. So you need something to illuminate you, right? What can you use to illuminate you? You can use the God in you, right? You can use your personality to illuminate you. What do most women use? Sexual tension. That's the oil in your lamp, is sexual tension. That's what you use to illuminate you to people coming by walking by where you at. Anyway, and 5 of them were wise. 5 of the virgins were wise, and 5 were foolish. So now, half of them were wise, half of them were foolish. How were they foolish? Let's see. They that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them. Why? Why didn't they have no oil? When it was time to meet the bridegroom, how come they had no oil? Because they wasted time trying to using their oil, trying to get with vagabonds, ruffians, scallywags. They wasted their oil on those type of people. So by the time the bridegroom came, they didn't have no more oil. Right? But the wise took oil in their vessels, right? The wise ones didn't go out there. They wasn't out there on social media trying to get validation off of social media. They didn't do that. They kept They held their beauty within. But the wise took their oil in their vessels with them. That means that they wasn't out there trying to hook up with other dudes. They knew the dude they wanted to hook up with, and they made sure they had everything set to hook up with that dude. While the bridegroom tarried, while this guy is coming, he's on his way, they all slumbered and slept. All right? So, they all slumbered and slept. So, they all 10 of them they slept, but there were 5 that knew. They knew they didn't have no oil. They knew it. But they didn't do nothing about it. They didn't try to make things better. They didn't try to make their situation look better. They didn't try to do nothing to offset that situation, right? Okay, they just went to sleep saying, oh, I'm beautiful enough where this person's going to see me anyway. Okay. And at midnight, there was a cry made. Behold, the bridegroom cometh. So the guy you guys been waiting on, here he is. He's been coming. He's coming now. They see him coming down the road. Go ye out to meet him, right? So that's the whole point, right? Y'all go out there and meet him and let him select which one of you guys he wants. I'm sure he's only going to select the ones he could see and get a good look at, right? Well, if you don't have no oil in your lamp, how's the man going to see you, right? He's going to figure if you don't have oil in your lamp, it's because either A, you've been out there trying to get other people to look at you, or B, you so unattractive that you want him to just pick you on GP. And the man said, no, I want to see what I'm getting ready to get into a situation with. Then all those virgins arose, right? They heard the cry, hey, oh boy, you guys have been looking for, he coming down the road. You guys better get out there. He's expecting you, you expecting him. He's expecting you to be out there with those lamps. He's expecting that. This is why he came. It's the whole purpose of why this dude is coming by here, because he was expecting to see the virgins out there and select among them, right? Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps. I mean, they got them ready, right? They got the oil, got everything, got the lighter, lit them up, flame on. And the foolish said unto the wise, give us of your oil, right? They said, hey, make us like you. Give us the virtue you got. Give us clothes like you got, so that we can be seen as though we still virgins. Give us the oil. Give us oil in our lamp so the man can see us. He ain't gonna be able to see us if we don't have no oil in our lamp, right? He'll know we was out there tricking. So give us oil in our lamp so he'll think that we stood fast like you guys did, right? For our lamps are gone out. Yeah, our lamps are gone out. Our lamps are gone out. Why? Why your lamps are gone out? See, it'd be different if you just didn't have it, but it's not that you didn't have it. You had it, but you wasted it on men that wasn't no good trying to come at you. You was trying to get with other men, and the bridegroom gonna be able to see that, because why else would you be wasting this lamp? The whole point of these lamps is for men that's coming by to see you. But they didn't want to look like hewers, so they said, hey, give us some of your oil. Give us some of your oil, so he'll see us like he see you guys. Anyway, give us of your oil. Our lamps are gone out. But the wise answer, saying, not so. It's like, hell no, we ain't giving you ish. Lest there be not enough for us and you. Hey, you made your bed, lie in it. Why should I waste my opportunity to hook up with the bridegroom because I was fooling with you? No, you on your own. But go ye, rather to them that sell and buy for yourselves, right? So now they got to leave a post and go somewhere else that they supposed to be on a post because the bridegroom is here. They supposed to, but they didn't want to look like hewers, so they had to go out and buy the oil so they could look like they wasn't never entertaining nobody else. They was just waiting for him, right? And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and they that were ready went into the marriage, right? I mean, the women that was ready, the good dude came, the bridegroom, he's a good man. He's a good man. He came, the ones that wanted to married, and the door was shut. The door was shut. What's happening to a lot of our women? The door is shut. You mess with these dudes, and you getting all caught up with these dudes. Now you don't have the oil in your lamp. Nobody can see you. Why? Because the light is out of you. The light that you had before you got all this sperm in you and got the sperm rage in you, the light is out. You got to do a cleanse, get all that stuff out of you so your light can come back on. You got to get your light back on. So they told him, hey, you got to go where they buy and sell. You got to go where they buy and sell cleanses. So you can clean that stuff out. So maybe you missed this bridegroom, but there's other bridegrooms out there. But the point is, y'all missing out on good men because you're not prepared. You're unprepared for good men. And then you blaming the men. You a mess. Your life is a mess. Your children are a mess. Your ex-relationship is a mess. And your finances are a mess. And you expect a dude to come and jump into that situation. And if he don't, something wrong with him. Anyway, and while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and they that already went with him to the marriage, and the door was shut. Afterward came also the other virgins, saying, Lord, Lord, open to us, right? Right? I'm going to get me a high-value man, right? I'm 400 pounds. I got 4 children by 3 dudes. I got a blonde weave. And my finances are out of control. But I want a man 6'5", making $500,000 a year. Lord, Lord, open to us. But he answered and said, Verily I say unto you, I know you not. Why? He said, I know you not. What are you talking about? I know you not. Well, it's because I know what a virgin look like. You ain't a virgin. If you was really a virgin, you'd have your oil because you would have never been out there tricking, trying to get other dudes. You wouldn't have been on social media you ain't all on social media trying to get dudes to come to you. You ain't wasting your time with vagabonds, letting them come through and smash because you on Tinder or POF or whatever site you get on. So see, that's the thing. Nobody says nothing when Jesus said, hey, I know you not. Or let's say, look, I know you not. The bridegroom says, I know you not. But we as black men, we say, I know you not. You ain't a good woman because I know you not. You ain't no virgin. Or even close. Or at least if you ain't a physical virgin, you should be a cellular virgin. Get a full body cleanse, a cellular cleanse. Get all that men DNA out of you. Verily I say unto you, I know you not. Watch therefore, for ye know neither the day nor hour wherein the Son of Man cometh. You don't know when a good man is going to come your way. All you can do is prepare and be where you're supposed to be. Now, what do we learn from this? First of all, these women was out there tricking on different dudes. They were supposed to have their oil specifically for them running into the bridegroom, running into a good man. But they spent their oil out there instead of the other virgins, the smart virgins wasn't out there in the street trying to meet dudes, trying to have that lamps lit so guys passing by would stop and talk to them. But those foolish virgins wanted that attention so bad, they was willing to do whatever just to get that attention. Then when the bridegroom came, they was totally unprepared. Number one, they wasn't even where they were supposed to be because they was too busy trying to pretend like they knew the guy wasn't going to pick them without no oil. So they would have known right away. He would have known right away they was not virgins no more. He would have known that right away. So they had to go get some more oil so they could still appear like they virgins. A lot of our women want to appear like they're good women, but they're not. And nobody will tell them. You cannot tell black women that they need some help. Everybody tells black men, man, you need to fix this, your breath stink, your teeth are yellow. I got to go to the dentist for my teeth. My teeth are all jacked up. I got to go to the dentist. But I ain't waiting on nobody to tell me that. I got a mirror. I can look right in the mirror and see that. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? You got to be perceptive of yourself, but nobody can tell black women. Well, not all black women. I won't say all black women, but nobody tell most black women that you can't tell them things to help them. They look at help as hate. You trying to tell me something that's going to help me, you hating on me because you are stepping on the Snow White fantasy. They got an ingrained Snow White fantasy in their head. One day, my prince will come. I got 4 children. I'm 5'5", 350 pounds, blonde weave, finances out of control, just a mess. I got 4 children by 5 different dudes. 4 children by 3 different dudes. I'm a mess. But someday my prince will come. Let me have that fantasy. Okay. What can we do? Huh? What can we do? Except try to help them. Hopefully the sisterhood will try to help them. But like I said, first, they wasted their oil tricking for the other dudes. Like a lot of our women do. They waste their time tricking on dudes. They waste their time and body tricking for different dudes. For dudes that ain't no good. Right? How you know they ain't no good? Well, if they was good, they would marry them, right? Just like these virgins. They would have married the guys. But they didn't marry them. They were just tricking because they wanted that attention. They just wanted the attention. Next, they tried to ruin the smart virgins thing, saying, give us they tried to put them in the middle of it. They tried to put them and get them off their program. The smart virgin said, hell no. You think I'm going to pay a price because you was out there tricking? Hell no. Right? Right? Smart women out there. Smart women don't listen to women that got poor results. Smart women don't listen to women with poor results. But the foolish listen to people that got attention, right? Who had the most attention? Who had the most attention out of the 10 virgins? Who got the most attention? Obviously, the women who had no oil in their lamps because they had wasted the oil in their lamps getting attention from other men. So they actually had got more attention, but they just got more attention from the wrong types of dudes. These people was all trying to get the attention of the bridegroom or the good man. Just like our women. Now they try to drag other people into their situation too. Hey, I know I got all these children by other different men and I don't have control of them. Be different if you got children from men and you got they got this S together. You know, the relationships you got with your children, everything. At least that's better than you got all these children and the relationships are bad. They're not respectful. they're not clean. You try to pull a man into that situation. Come on, hey, come on, just get in this situation. Why? Why should I do that? Why? Why should a man get himself in a situation that you would tell your son not to get into? If your son came up and said, "Hey, I'm in college, but guess what, Mama? I met this beautiful lady. She got 4 children by 3 different dudes. She's about 400 pounds, and she got a blonde wig. She got all this student debt, but I'm gonna help her pay it off." What mother would say, "Are you crazy? Boy, get away from it." But you as a woman, you want me as a man to step into that situation with you. Come on now. Come on. Then what these virgins did, the dumb ones, they they tried to act like they was just like the regular virgins. They tried to act like they was still virgins too. They were still with the program. They went to sleep like everything's cool, right? Nothing ever happened. Then they jumped up and was like, I mean, what was the plan? The plan was always to get the oil from the other virgins, right? From the real virgins, right? That was the plan in the whole beginning. They was like, huh? What? We can't borrow none of y'all's? Hell no. so, so then they went to the good man and they said, hey, they went to the high value man, and to the high value man, who was the bridegroom, the high value man, they said, hey, Lord, the high value man, hey, open up, let me in. I've been hewing around, but hey, let me in. I'm going to change my ways. When I get with you, you'll see. Attention won't matter to me as much. But the bridegroom, the good man, was smart. He realized, if you was trying to get attention then, why you ain't gonna get attention after you with me? You gon' that's what you want more than me. You want attention. So go get it. Have at it. Right? Oh man, black women, you in the same situation, but you can't see it. Because I know these preachers, most of them too scared to tell you the reality or the truth of this book or any of these other books. They too scared to teach you the reality of these books because you paying their salary. They got a Lamborghini because of you. They got a big nice house because of you. They living in opulence because of you. So they're not finna bite the hand that feeds them. So they can only tell you so much. Your hand don't feed me. And even if it did, I tell you the truth. If it broke me, yeah, I tell you the truth. Well, let me say that. First of all, I'm not gonna put myself in a position where telling the truth is gonna break me. Where if I build something, I build it up. I'm building it with truth. So, not gonna put myself in a position I build something, and just because I tell the truth, it's gonna fall apart. No, it may fall apart, but it's not gonna be because I didn't want to tell the truth. I've told the truth from the beginning. Finally, what's the final lesson? What's final? I mean, so many more lessons, but this is the final lesson I'm going to teach on this. What's the final lesson? You don't know when a good man's coming your way, so you need to be prepared. Keep as much of your oil as you can. What's your oil? Your essence of yourself, your essence, the things that make you a good person. Keep that stuff to yourself. Keep as much of it as you can, because you never know when a good man is going to come. Because it might get to the point where you keep letting men that's no good use you up, then a good man is going to come your way or pass by you, and he ain't going to be able to see you because you ain't illuminating. You're not illuminated. So a lot of you women, I can't get a good man because a good man can't see you. You might be a good person, but he can't see you because you got all this writing on you from other dudes. That's why you need to do a cleanse. You got all this DNA from other dudes on you. And men can smell that. We can smell it. We don't want to be just another dude to somebody who, when we looking for a wife, we don't care if we just another dude to a jump off. But when we looking for a wife, we don't want to be just another dude. We want to be the dude. We want her eyes to be only see us in that light. We know she's gonna see other men, but as far as intimately, we want her to only see us. And these women prove that they intimately were seeing other people, but they wanted the good man to be like, oh yeah, oh you out there seeing other dudes? Oh yeah, come on in. He's like, hell no, go keep going see them dudes. You never know. So be prepared. So that was our study. Gentlemen, that was our study. So you're the good man. Be the good man. If you're not a good man, start being a good man. It's a process. I know. I was not a good person. I had to slowly I had to say, okay, today I'm never going to do this again. Tomorrow I'm never going to do that. I mean, it took a week or two or whatever, but it took time. But eventually, certain things I just wasn't doing no more that were causing a problem for me. I just didn't do them no more. And I got to the point where I'm at today, where I could look in the mirror, see who's in the mirror, and be happy with who I see, as opposed to looking in the mirror and saying, oh my God, who is that? So many demons around you, you was never able to see the real you until those demons, you let go of those demons. Anyway, brothers, be the good man. Be the bridegroom. Be the good man, so that when so the virgins come running to you. That's the situation we in now, where if you got your ish together, they're gonna come running to you. They don't have no choice. The marketplace dictating that's how it's gonna go. All right. Anyway, women, go get a total body cleanse. Well, put it like this. If you want to be somebody's wife and you really serious about being somebody's wife, work on yourself. Work on yourself. Get your oil together. What's your oil? Your oil is your essence, your body, your whole personification. What do you represent? Cleanliness. They say cleanliness is next to godliness. So how can you be unclean and then expect a good man to want to be with you? How can you be the kind of woman that throws trash out of her car on the street and think a man's supposed to want to be with you? A good man, rather. I'm not saying a bad, because it's a lot of men that will be with you. I'm talking about good men. Learn from these unwise, quote-unquote, virgins. They made every mistake in the book. Now you can learn from them. See? Take a full body cleanse, women. Take a full body cleanse. Be a cellular virgin. Don't be no if you want a good man. If you're tired of dealing with vagabonds, become a cellular virgin. Clean yourself up. All that sperm coming out of your system, your skin will clear up, your hair will get better, everything will be better, your body will work better, it'll be so much better for you. Change your diet. Stop eating so much red meat. Just change your diet. Change a lot of stuff about you that you see is not good. And maybe, the bridegroom will come. He'll see you with your oil in your lamp, which is lit up, which is your face will be all lit up. It'll be illuminated. He'll be able to see you, and your personality will be illuminated. And he'll see that, and he'll be attracted to that. Right? See, but these women here, they thought, oh, I'm going to just use sexual tension when the guy comes by. But you can't use it. You can't use sexual tension on this guy because that ain't going to work with him. And they knew it. Anyway, let me get this video about sexual tension out, and then I will get to it. But that's the study group for today, fellas. You know what I mean? Be the good man, and you will have, the world will open up to you, just like these virgins came running up to this guy. The world will open up to you, come running up to you, if you're a good man. Okay? So be that good man. Keep working on yourself. We need to keep working on ourselves. It never stops. I don't care how old you are, it never stops. All right. Oh, never be the aggressor. Never be the aggressor.